Hello, everybody. Richard here with CRG Games, and while I've got a load of laundry in, I figured I'd go ahead and crack a box of Kaldheim. So we are looking for the Youthful Valkyrie because it's still in the like $13 range, and for an uncommon, it's pretty good. Now, traditionally, we've only gotten like I don't know, one or two per box, so it's not like super common. But there's enough in here that makes a difference when these boxes are rolling, like $80. A single Youthful Valkyrie is, over 10% of the box. So that makes it so you don't really need to hit crazy things to get the value. And again, this set is over a year old. It's going on a year and a half old, and it's still pretty relevant. There's still a lot of good cards in this set, so it still sells really well. And I've got, I don't know, probably a good 1,000 cards. A little bit, looks like a little bit damaged here on the top. I probably got about a good 1,000 cards from this set in my inventory, and every day I probably sell somewhere on the order of probably 10 to 15 cards, which doesn't seem like a lot, but a lot of the stuff from this set I got as bulk, so the cost on it is like half a penny, and when you think of it that way, it's really cheap, and it's really good profit. So we did get a Youthful Valkyrie here in the in the second pack, so that's good. We're just gonna put that off to the side. A Kaya and a Torolf. So these first packs here are a little on the damage side because they were like smashed in the bottom. These first three packs here were like smashed in the bottom there. And it kind of sucks, like the tops are kind of messed up there. But, it is what it is. I picked these boxes up on Amazon. I'm sorry. I picked these up online. I paid, I think, $100 a box, so I didn't get any crazy deal on them. There's still a good bit out there, but every day that amount goes down. So these will still be, affordable for the foreseeable future, but they do get more expensive all the time because there's less out there. We got a Bark Channel pathway there, which is nice. The pathways are still holding a good bit of value. Vornklex is actually trending back up slightly. He was dropping. Goldspan Dragon is in the $23 to $30 range. That really depends on if you're purchasing it from a direct seller or a regular seller. Direct generally is higher because it factors in extra costs like shipping. Got a Realm Walker there, and no. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say no list cards yet. Finally got one there. Is that a list card? I'm not sure actually now because these are all backwards. I think if I remember right, these were printed in Japan. Well, I'll check here. Yeah, okay, it did have a list card. Burst Lightning. This is a probably a player rewards promo, I believe is what that is. And I've talked about that before. I don't like the fact that they put rewards promos in set booster boxes, but not much I can do about it. Alright, let's go through these a little quicker here. I've opened a bunch of these, and we pretty much all know what's in these boxes. Vornklex, Goldspan, and Youthful Valkyrie, and some other stuff, but nothing too insane. The dual Snowlands and the regular Snowlands, they still sell really well. Out of all of the cards that I have listed, they probably sell the best. We got a Crown of Empires there. They're, I shouldn't say the best, but they sell the most consistently. Because I guess people are always looking for Snowlands. Man, all of these dang cards are freaking, like, I don't know. They don't look damaged. They just look worn on the top, and that's really annoying because it's a brand new box. You know, I want to say that quality has gotten better over the years, and I do think it has. However, you still run into situations where it kind of sucks a little bit. You just kind of got to deal with it. Another one, Lashweed Lurker. That's from Eldritch Moon. I've actually pulled that one before, I believe. And quick side note, has anybody seen the new Jurassic Park yet? I just watched it on Thursday. And I'm going to be honest, I did not like it. I don't think it was bad. I think its plot was paper thin. And it felt just like, it just felt so watered down. Like it was like a watered down glass of tea. Still mildly satisfying in the hot weather, but it doesn't quite slake your thirst. And I wanted to like it. You know, they had, actors from the original in there, Sam Neill and Laura Dern were both in there, and I thought, man, this is going to be kind of cool. You know, it's like a throwback and a new adventure, that kind of thing. And it just it was kind of crap. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a maybe a harsh critic when it comes to movies, and also when it comes to like restaurants. And any of my close friends will know that I seem to always complain when we go out to eat. And probably my biggest pet peeve is when, and I was a server, so fair warning, I have firsthand experience with what it means to be a server. I worked at Bob Evans. I mentioned that before, and I did every position in the restaurant because I wanted to be a manager at the time, and then I ended up going off to college, and I got a mechanical engineering degree, and then I went and worked at a manufacturing place here locally. But otherwise, I was looking to be a manager at Bob Evans. However, anyways, one of my biggest pet peeves is when you're sitting at the table, right, and you finish your drink, and the server comes back and say, "Hey, do you want another drink?" Yes. Okay, so they go get you another drink, and they put it on the table right next to your empty glass or half empty glass or whatever, and they don't take it. Next thing you know, if you're not by yourself and you got some company, you've got 3, 4, 5 glasses and only 2 people. Yeah, nothing I hate more than that. I'd rather the food be bad than have a table full of glasses, but that's just a personal preference, I guess. Real estate is limited on the dining table, so keep it clean. That's my own personal preference. But yeah, I miss it. I liked being a server. I think it was great money. Unfortunately, at the time, this was in probably 2014, 2013, 14. I had a truck at the time, and gas was expensive. I actually mentioned this before, so I ended up having to sell that thing and get a job that made more money. But I did make good money at Bob Evans, and I miss the interaction with customers. I miss eating sausage biscuit bowls and deep dish dinners, and if you've been around Bob Evans for a while, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it was just a good time, and I miss it a little bit. But those days are long gone. Maybe when I'm old and gray and I'm basically retired and I'm looking for something else to do, maybe I'll go back to, being a server and getting biscuits and gravy. Um, hey, Murderous Cut. That is from Cons of Tarkir. Nice. They've been really stingy with the list cards in this box. I know it's 25%, but sometimes you get them, you just get like a list card in every other pack. And that is not the case right now. Inga Runai, Disdainful Stroke. The market right now, by the way, is in a huge slump. Like I hear people saying it's like a few years back, what, 2017, 2018. I wasn't playing during that time, so I don't know. I do know that I would stop at, when I was at Walmart, I would go and see what new sets were out. I would never buy anything, though. But, hey, Muldrotha the Gravetide. It's from Dominaria. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't playing, but I would stop and see what new sets were out, but I wouldn't buy anything. I heard, from watching different people on YouTube and Rudy especially, that period was like it was really hard. It was like hard to sell cards and product, and like nobody was buying anything. Um, it feels like we're in that situation right now. I'm still buying because I'm fortunate enough to have a job that allows me to do that, and I also do this as a side hustle. I guess you'd call it a side hustle right now. And I sell all this stuff and I buy bulk and I process it, and it's a lot of work, but it affords me the ability to buy more product. However, when I'm looking at prices, things are just stagnating or they're dropping down. It's I don't want to say it's concerning because Magic's not going anywhere, but it has these ebbs and flows still, and we're in one of those little dips. The question always is, how long will the dip last? And it's impossible to tell. But you got to keep on keeping on, keep on playing the game, keep on buying bulk or, sorting cards or listing cards or doing whatever you do, because the game isn't going anywhere. And I'm certainly not going to stop. I love this game. And I love it so much I want to make it my full-time job. It just hasn't happened yet. But, we'll get there eventually. I don't know if I'm going to do it by opening Kaldheim set booster boxes, but, we'll see. I believe this is from, what is that, Morningtide? Latchkey Fairy. Yeah, I believe that's Morningtide. I would love to open up a box of Morningtide, Lorwyn, Shadowmoor, something from that era, but those boxes are just so expensive. You're looking at anywhere from like $900 to $1,000, completely out of my price range. And I can't even really do it as a draft because if I'm going to make a couple bucks on it, the price of the draft is so high that my local market, can't really support it. And that's kind of one of the things I've been working on is getting older sets that are at a low enough, price point to where I can hold what I call modern vintage drafts, I call Gate Crash on, and keep them around $20 to $25 at the most. I make a couple bucks, everybody has fun, and we have a good time. But going beyond Gate Crash gets into the unaffordable, or the drafts that you got to plan on, saving up a little bit for because they're expensive. But we'll see. I'm planning on holding War of the Spark draft next week, and that's a $20 draft. And then after that, I don't know exactly what set I'm going to do, but probably Core Set 2020 because it's got a $50 uncommon in there. Someone's going to pull it, and someone's going to be really happy too. So until next time, I will catch you guys later.